welcome to the channel. It's me following Archie Ferguson truck. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Because when I lived in Fort William. That's where I was born. So Archie Ferguson was a truck. He's sadly deceased now. Is it this one? Aye, it's this one. Sadly no longer around. And he had a yard at Spean Bridge, which was like, I think it's 10 miles from Falkirk. And my friend's dad worked for Archie Ferguson, and we used to go in the trucks when we were young. It's like logs, wood and everything like that. So this was like 1976. So it was something that I found really exciting actually. Really exciting. It was very exciting times. So if I didn't know that Archie Ferguson, well yeah, I've seen them here before. I've seen Archie Ferguson here before. I've seen them going on the motorway. That's obviously they're coming to Grangemouth port, pick stuff up. So that's, I'm getting fairly sort of well known. So I need to remember try not to be antisocial, try and be friendly to people. So there's a lady sort of like, when I was at Asda, I went for did a wee video and it was a Volkswagen T4 came round the roundabout, and I was like totally wow, amazing. And she followed me and was going on about why was I filming her, and I didn't even realise that she was in the Volkswagen T4. I didn't realise. She was quite annoying. I think her body language wasn't very favourable. But it happened at a time when people who know me were interacting with me. Try not to worry about it. Who cares? Try not to get upset about things. You know? People get so uptight about everything. Yeah. That's what happens, that's what life's like, but there's a lot of nice people as well, so cyclist, way, yep. Is it a mad cyclist or just a cyclist? It's a cyclist. Nah, at least like a mad one. How can you tell when they're mad while they're on a bike? Right, so basically, people are weird, and she was looking at me with, like, this. She was right in my space, and she was wanting an answer, so she didn't get one. I just looked at her, and then this guy says, "Oh, Lucinda's an artist." Oh God, he's got better social skills than me. That's what I should have said. I'm an artist. Time to go home for a nice cup of coffee. So you can see the stresses, well you can't see, well you will see the stresses involved doing videos. It really fucks people off. It's like they don't like it. A lot of them do not like it. Why do I keep doing it? Well, it's because they're wrong. You know, and if you're up to something, that's not my fault, is it? You know, if you're doing things that you're not supposed to do, then it's not my fault, is it? It's your fault. That may not look quite good with the roof racks on it. But I think van prices have gone up quite a lot. So we're now entering Earth, and we've got a temporary speed limit, and so here's somebody that said, he said to me, yes, this guy, one of the numpty commentators, he's going to go in front of me and go really slow, and I says, well that's brilliant, I could do with some footage. It's like, they're so dumb, aren't they? It's like, yeah, I mean I like moaning about things, that's what I'm looking for. So you're feeding the beast, you know, the bear. Or what am I, like gorilla or something? Or just a chimpanzee? I don't know. Annoying chimpanzee. So basically they're not getting it, these speed 20 zones are not legally enforceable, they're under a temporary traffic order, and I tell them all, and they're just like dummies. They don't go, look, you're wrong, here's why, I'll prove to you you're wrong. No, they'll never do that. All they do is just like ignore me and carry on with the same position. We're not in this position. So it's like if the government said, if there was a sign up said no Peugeots, what they're saying is they would comply with that. If they had a Peugeot, and the sign said no Peugeots, they wouldn't think, oh that's unfair, I've got a Peugeot, or anything like that. No, they would just comply with the sign, wouldn't they? That's what that's what the whole thing's about. Jogger, no. Delivery driver, worker. Yeah, so tricky. I'm going to have to do a bit of research and try and figure out the best way to deal with aggressive people coming towards me. I'm not sure I'm really getting it right. That woman, the woman at the car park at Grangemouth was mad cyclist. She was quite overbearing, you know, potentially volatile. She really thought she was on a winner. So did I deal with it right? I don't know. I sort of ignored her. I think that's probably the best thing. Well, better say nothing than say all the wrong things. You know? And then the guy that was there says, I'm an artist. And then I was like, but the woman wasn't really happy, but she kind of went away, sort of half kind of she wasn't quite happy, but she was half subdued, if you like. No, subdued's not the word, but satisfied. She was unsatisfied, but she was slightly, like, half satisfied that she got the right answer. You know, she wasn't getting the right answer. She was like these private detectives, keep asking it till you get the truth. You know, without thinking, have I got a right to ask this? It's difficult to actually, like, explain to somebody, like, rationally, look, I can, there's nothing wrong with that, it's not against the law. I need to learn that. It's not against the law to film. It's not in a public place. Now, see, I didn't say that, so it's like, she's forgetting these basics. How do you deal with it? Dinner time. Oh yeah, I was talking about musical cars. So I'm going to say where this is, but it's difficult to explain this without saying what it was. I was playing musical cars, so I took one car out, parked it in the street, and then I moved the other car out of the way so I could then get that car back in again, right? And when I was doing it, right in the middle of it, there was a woman parked right in the way. So I was just saying the dangers of musical cars. And you know, when you're moving cars around, and how you'll get a bad actor will appear in the middle of it and fuck it right up. So she parked, what meant I couldn't get the car where I wanted it to be. Also, and this is the worst thing about it, I couldn't get my car out of the way so that she could park where she wanted to park, which was where my car was. So this is what happens when a bad actor is in a musical car scenario. Like, I don't know if is it God or is it the devil? Does God send the bad actors to test me out, test my patience to see if I can cope, or is it the devil that sends them? Evil. There's evil forces on the situations, going to put a dumb woman in amongst this situation so you can't park your cars properly. Oh, there's lots of activity going on here. Aha! Right, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll get you in the next video. Bye!